for us to make a living now. I mean, we go to where the people are. We have a captive audience, and with all those not happening, we're kind of left out to dry a little bit.
Jeff and Tara Phillips' sole income comes from their food truck, Off the Grid Pizza. And like almost everyone in their industry, they're struggling.
We know we're way more fortunate than other trucks that don't have the same ability we do.
That ability is delivery, a new concept for their business, but something they say they're able to do easier because, well, they sell pizza.
If we can get a neighborhood to post on their Facebook group and get 20 or more pizzas, we'll deliver to their houses, to the doorsteps for free.
They're still parking their food trucks outside of breweries and wineries who are also offering takeout. Walk up to the window and pay or order online. Right now, it's all about being creative, and for them, that means pizza kits.
We put a couple of our dough balls that we make and sauce and cheese and pepperoni, and it's fun for the families, you know, they get to do something together.
Mad Max started as a food truck and eventually opened up a brick and mortar location.
The restaurant where we're at, we're next to a movie theater. So of course, when the movie theater closed down, you know, a lot of the restaurants here have already shut down. And so for me, having the ability to get the food truck into different areas that don't have many food options is actually the only thing that's probably keeping me going at this point.
Owner Ree Hoisington says sales are down to half to a third of what they normally are. And without events and the downtown lunch rush, the food truck is only operating 2 times a week. The lack of income means less staff to run both operations.
We're finding new places to park our truck to do that. We're working on prepackaged meals that people can just, you know, heat up at home so that they can stay home. And definitely, you know, our to-go orders and everything. But even with all of that, like, we're still struggling just to continue going.
Phillips and Hoisington say they wouldn't be where they are without the community support they've received. And that continued support is more important than ever.
If you do enjoy going to a place and they are still open, do your best to try and get out there and support those guys, because there's a possibility that they won't be there on the other side of this.
Haley Kramer, CBS 2 News.
Jean Wolford is no stranger to capturing life's most precious moments. She was weeks away from taking on her photography business full-time when the coronavirus hit. She innovated and became involved with the Front Porch Project.
It's taken on a life of its own.
It works like this. Wolford takes photos of families in front of their homes from a distance.
And they have to be on the porch and ready with whatever props or whatever they choose. I shoot.
Through this, she began to see the light in her star community. Families taking creativity into their own hands with life at home.
Everybody's having fun. They've worked with their kids. Their kids have gotten involved. I hear a lot that, you know, hey, you gave me a reason to put on makeup, or you gave me a reason to put on my real pants.
Wolford says her clients are like family, and after working with them through life's biggest moments, she isn't letting the virus stop the value of a moment together.
Creativity now, it just adds to it. It just is the reminder that we went above and we conquered everything regardless of our restrictions.
Krista McPeak, CBS 2 News.
An infectious disease like COVID-19 can be devastating in the close quarters of a prison. That's why the Idaho Department of Correction is putting out an urgent call for face masks. CBS 2's Trevor Fay tells us the inmates are making their own masks, but it's not nearly enough.
The IDOC needs 30,000 masks, according to Deputy Chief of Prisons Ross Castleton.
It started about a week ago, but we're really in a push to provide masks for everybody.
The IDOC's goal is to have 3 masks for every inmate and staff member. Starting today, they're calling on people to donate any unused masks to help them meet that goal.
At this point, we haven't had any. Like I said, we're pretty new into the project, and so we just made requests for donations.
After they have their 30,000 masks, they'll start raising more for the general population. Ross says getting involved is easy. The lobby for the Idaho Department of Correction is closed, but the department itself is still open. If you'd like to contribute to their face mask project, you can do so by dropping some off at designated locations throughout the Treasure Valley. As for the IDOC staff, only a few have contracted the coronavirus so far. Anyone who can is now working from home, and that includes Ross himself. Efforts are being made to keep the inmates healthy too.
We've really ramped up our cleaning and sanitizing of areas, and that's happening all day long.
Above all, Ross says now is the time for solidarity.
They are challenging times, and I'm just proud of all of our staff for pulling together and taking care of business.
Inmates are also pitching in, making dozens of face masks each day. Ross says there's no time estimate for when they'll reach their 30,000 goal. In Boise, Trevor Fay, CBS 2 News.
Now, for a full list of the places where you can go to make a donation, just visit idahonews.com.
Monica Robinson is a 7th grade social studies teacher at East Valley Middle School in Nampa. She tells me that while she's taking this transition day by day, she's working tirelessly to make sure her students are getting what they need to be successful.
I was really lucky that our district put in place a protocol for everybody to be doing. All teachers have set office hours that are the same across the board. So like all social studies teachers have office hours from 8 to 9 every day that their students can log on and check in with their teachers. And we are all using the same 3 platforms to communicate and push out assignments so that there's uniformity for all the students. That's been really helpful. So the district on the fly put a great plan in place to support teachers.
She says this, coupled with her district support, is making for a smoother transition.
There's been a ton of support, and we're just really lucky that everybody's been so flexible through this situation, and that they've been parents and students and teachers are really understanding, and that's what we need right now. Everybody to be patient with each other, to have compassion, to be flexible.
Robinson says her class began online learning back on March 31st, and that she's working day after day to make sure her students get what they need, whether that's food for her nutrition-compromised students, counseling for mental health, or even basic necessities for online learning like internet access.
We are concerned about their well-being first and foremost. And then, as we go forward, we'll be a little more concerned about those learning targets and making sure that students are meeting the standards. But first and foremost, we want to make sure that our students are doing okay. So please reach out to your teachers through email. I know that many teachers are setting up phone numbers through Google so that they can call families. I know that teachers have been driving around to different homes in their neighborhoods and checking on students through appropriate social distancing measures, through the window from the car on the street. But just know that we're here, and we know how challenging and confusing it can be, and reach out.
For Leaders in Learning, I'm Sarah Jacobson.